Good afternoon, you guys. So today I am going to do a little bit of a deep clean, get the front room picked up, and just, normal stuff. And Anthony is here to help, or Bug Pooh Bear. I'm not too sure. Oh, he was laying on his pants. I swear, you take off your shoes, you take off any piece of clothing, and that cat is on it. So, it's not the most interesting one, but today we are going to clean the front room, go through some stuff, get rid of some stuff, go through the freezer, and what I am going to start doing is kind of just moving stuff around. So, here we go, you guys. So everything's getting dusty. I am not a big dusting kind of person, but I am going to go ahead and pull all this stuff off, clean the top of these shelving, and get it cleaned up. It actually had a pretty good amount of dust on it, and I swear the last time when we put everything like this, I dusted, but you couldn't tell. So I recently cleaned this, and so I'm going to just kind of dust everything and clean the screen of the TV. Just, normal, maintained kind of things. Everything is doing pretty good, even with the kids home. And we've had a couple windstorms, and with everything kind of dry right now, everything's kind of covered in dust. And so they have been piling stuff on top of this again, and so I'm going to go ahead and clean it off at the same time. So up on my wall I have these IKEA little containers along with the bar, and I put it up there to kind of keep track of like pins and stuff, and quickly, God love the man, Anthony took it over and has just piled it up. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of that stuff today, and actually I ended up getting rid of a lot of markers and stuff, and in order to do this, kind of need space for it, and so Anthony's going to help me. We are going to tuck these back in because they are not the lightest. Here is just some of the randomness that was in these buckets. Half of the stuff we didn't even need. I'm going to go ahead and actually I had to clean out one of them. A pin broke in it, so there was ink. And so I'm going to get them separated and get them put up back up. And I have to add, this Glade, I think it's fresh linen, I sprayed it and gagged so much. I don't know if there is something, I don't know. This Glade has always made me sick. And then there was one other company, its air freshener always made me so sick. And so, needless to say, this Glade bottle is going bye-bye. So now I'm going to clean out this little freezer, and the plan is, because of the meal prepping and list I have come up with, I am trying to use this freezer for the meals for the week so I can keep track of them. That and anything coming from the deep freeze. If you've ever taken something out of the deep freeze to defrost, you know it takes a million years. And it's easier for it to come in here. That and I'm not running back and forth to the back porch. I make that sound like it's such a long way, but it really isn't. Just trying to make things a little easier on myself. So I am going to fling the camera a couple of times. I am going to work on, and Anthony has a list of stuff that I didn't even know what he meant. He has a list of the stuff I need to take out of. I am kind of starting to crash down and get really sore. So yes, I got on the floor and I am sliding all of the food underneath it at this point. But I couldn't see how funny this looked on Anthony's end. I can kind of get everything out of here, make sure everything's accessible, so I'm not causing such a problem on myself. So we are done in here. We are moving back to the front freezer. So I had Anthony go get it, and sorry, because I guess he decided y'all need to go on a roller coaster ride. So what I'm gonna do is take out the stuff I need for this night, the next night, and then I'm going to get everything set up into this fridge and freezer. So, needless to say, my fridge don't look any better right now, and you guys have seen that I have organized it, but you couldn't tell at this point. So, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna go through it all, I'm gonna see what we need to keep, what we need to get rid of, but it's just kind of a jumbled mess. And yes, we brought a stool in, because I don't think I could squat for very long or be down on my knees to do this. couple items in here blatantly just gone. So I'm taking out some of the stuff that I have in the freezer, like that was beans and taco meat. I'm going to make lunch. This is yogurt. Some of the yogurt, I have 3 containers. 2 are good. 1 is blah, which was that one. And I'm going to place them in a freezer bag and actually freeze them. It is really good for smoothies, and the kids just love to do it like that. And it uses less of my ice. So I'm going to finish up the fridge, and then I'm going to make lunch. And thank you again, you guys, for all of the love, all of the support, and we will see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.